What's going on, guys? Welcome back. So today we are listening to "Reading My Eyes," which is a zero demo. That's before Chester. Um, we haven't listened to this one yet. I've never heard this one, so it's gonna be interesting. These are the last two songs that we're listening to: "Reading My Eyes" and "The Rhinestones," the last one. So hopefully you enjoyed this ride. I mean, let me know in the comment section if you want me to listen to the other, like just go through all the albums, just revisit all the albums, even though I've listened to them more times than I can count. Like Linkin Park was my band of the decade when we went into 2020. Like Spotify does the Spotify Wrapped, so they did like your artist of the decade, and Linkin Park was my artist of the decade because I listened to them so much. But let me know if you want me to listen to the other albums, like just go through all the albums, Hybrid Theory and on, and just go through all of them. If you want me to, I'm more than happy to do so. But you guys got to sound off in the comment section. So, with that being said, let's listen to. I got to scroll back up. Let's listen to Reading My Eyes and see if this is a good one. Okay, already it's electronics. Yep, that's an electronic kick drum.
The microphone molester, machete undresser, stupid ill fresh type shit resurrector, top gun near best of the bester, the living MC peace and rester, skill tester, the flexer gunner, the make funner, the adversary make runner, the make summer, cold with rhymes and spit, kick gifted, lifted, delinquent, where I be the prophet, my hand, top it, stop it, fly like rocket when I rock it, lock it, down with this perverse verse, every fucking curse I burst to hurt, move crowds, physical fitness rhymes, cokeheads couldn't do my lines, I'm decorated like Christmas pines, my battalion rocks, MCs become silhouettes of shock.
Listen to that flow from Mike.
Cause the words I spit will do one just rip your shirt. I bitch slap your soul. Track to track control. You're coming at me, you can't hack it though. So ridiculous. Watching my crew get sick with this wickedness, pitching this lyrical viciousness. The crews and clicks made a man and mistresses. This is my life. The twilight and the fight night and trying to see nothing but the highlights when I write. These eyes on horizons, stop for my son. Cry rhymes and cry on fire on. Movement telekinetically, esoterically beat speaking with clarity. Film of verities, heroism and heresy, and sever every MC I see with severity. Reading my eyes will sing in many ways. And my pride will save it in many days.
Holy crap, that flow from Mike is incredible. You got to give it to Mark here, though. Mark has a very haunting voice when it comes to certain things. I like this. This is great. Okay, a couple things here. First off, Mike, oh my god. Oh my god. Like listen. Listen, we oh my god. The Mike that we have from Hybrid Theory and on, like he's great. Mike is great. Don't get me wrong. I love Mike and how much talent he has for everything. Right? He is the equivalent to like Dave Grohl, right? Dave Grohl basically like a one man band. He plays guitar, he plays drums, he plays bass, he sings, he knew everything. Mike is kind of that same situation. So Mike can rap, Mike can sing, Mike can play keyboard, he can play guitar, he can do everything. I'm not sure about drums, but so Mike is like a full on package. But the flow that he delivers in this song, we don't hear in any other Linkin Park song. None. I like when I say none, I'm talking about like none of the ones that were released on albums. I don't care what song you're thinking of, it is nothing like this, right? Like even if you're thinking of like Points of Authority or if you're thinking of Place from My Head, nothing that he's done in any of the major released albums is like this song. This song, his flow is incredible. Absolutely incredible. And Mark's voice in this, the problem that I have with Mark, the problem I have with Mark is that Mark, for most of the time with most of the songs that he's in, he doesn't seem to have the emotion that Chester does. And again, it's different, different styles, different singers, but Chester has a lot more emotion in his voice. With that being said, this song is different. You can hear Mark giving his all towards the end of this song. The chorus falls a little flat, but that's just how Mark's vocals were for the time. But the the ending of this song where he's like screaming at the same time with Mike, like that is incredible. And I feel like if he was able to put that into everything he did, I think we would have been more aware of who Mark was. Um, but that was a very interesting song. This is a very good song. It's a demo. So again, I've said this before with some of these demos. Imagine how some of these demos would have been if they got a full release and the demos were polished and they were no longer demos and they were actual songs that we got to hear. So if they did like a zero, like, like if they ever got back together with Mark just to do a zero album and redo all these songs and polish them and properly produce these songs, oh my god. I think some of these would be absolutely incredible. This one specifically, I think would have been amazing. But that's it. We're at the top of the list or bottom of the list. Depends on how you want to look at it. We got one left. Rhinestone. And that's gonna be it for these that this is the last song that I've never heard so far. I mean, they'll probably release like a Meteora 20th anniversary edition, and there's gonna be a bunch of songs that I've never heard of on there, and I'm all for that, and I hope that happens. I really do. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I appreciate it. And read my eyes. That song was great.